showing you guys how to play Last Christmas off of Taylor's Holiday Collections EP on the guitar. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons and thank them for voting on this song as this month's patron picks. So if you want a little bit of voting power in the order that you see me teach these songs here on my channel, make sure to check it out. I will link it down below. In case you are an OG and you've been around for a while on my main channel, Forever Faithful, I did cover how to play this song a few years back, but in that version we do use a bar chord. So today I'm going to show you guys how to play this with no bar chord, so it is a little bit easier. With that being said, here's an overview of everything I'll be covering in this tutorial today. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so you only need to know 4 different chord shapes to play through this song, and we're going to start with our C major, which looks like this and sounds like this. And by the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my free beginner series right here on YouTube, so make sure to check that out right here. The next chord shape is our A minor. After that we have our D minor. And then the last chord is our G major. Those are the only 4 chords you need to know to play through this song. Alright guys, so go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to memorize these chord shapes, as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them, because it'll make learning the rest of the song so much easier. And one of the great things about this song is the order that you see the chords in right now is the order for the chords for the entire song. So if you can transition between them in this order, you should be good for the whole thing. But if you do need help with transitions, I do have a Practice With Me series right here on YouTube you can check out, where we go through that skill in real time together. But once you have these chords under your belt, then we can go ahead and talk about the strumming that I would recommend for this song. Alright guys, so as always, if you are brand new to playing guitar, or you're somebody who struggles with playing guitar while singing at the same time, the first thing I was just doing is to bring up this song and go ahead and play through the entire thing with a single down strum on each chord change as you sing through the song. And you want to take this time to really get used to what word or what syllable you're on whenever those chords are changing. So here's a quick example of what that would look like. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. Alright, so that's just a really quick example, but you would essentially want to do that for the entire song and just really make sure you know where those chords are going to be changing. And it's actually something to do right now if you check out my Patreon page. I do have this entire guide available to download and print out, so I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box for those of you who are interested. But once you've taken the time to do this, then we can go ahead and talk about how to add to this strumming pattern to make more of a full strumming pattern that you can use for this song. Alright guys, so for strumming I do have 2 different options for you. One of them is going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's going to sound a lot more like the original. But first, let's go ahead and start with the easier pattern. As you can see here, we're going to be in an 8th note count, and we're going to just count this pattern like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Alright, it's a Taylor Swift classic strumming pattern. If you haven't gone through my beginner series here yet, I would definitely recommend checking it out, because we do break down all of the strumming patterns and chords and stuff that she uses there. But basically, all you have to do is we're going to apply this pattern through 2 times per chord for the entire song. So let's go ahead and take a look at the intro here. We've got C to A minor to D minor to G. Alright, and like I said, the entire song follows this exact chord order. So if we apply this strumming pattern on our C chord, we have down, down, up, down, up. But remember, we're doing it twice. To A minor, down, down, up, twice. Switch to D minor, down, down, up, twice. End on G, down, down, up, twice. Alright, and that's basically the whole song. So if you string it together without stopping and speed it up just a little, it'll sound like this. We've got C, down, up, twice. A minor, twice. D minor, twice. To G, twice. You got it. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year to save me from apply this for the entire song. So for example, if we went to a verse, it's going to be played exactly the same way. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Alright, so all of the verses would be played just like that, as well as all of the choruses. So if you are looking for a more beginner way to play this song, just stick with this strumming pattern with these 4 chords in this order. You can play it for the whole thing and it sounds great. However, if you are looking for more of a challenge with the strumming and it is also closer to the original song, I would recommend Strumming Pattern 2. So I'm going to change that here on screen now. As you can see, it's just all down strums. We're still in an 8th note count, so it's going to sound like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 down. All right, on its surface, it's pretty simple. It's just all down strum. So if that's something that comes naturally to you, you could totally use this as well. The reason I say it's a little more challenging is because we are going to add a few things to this down strum pattern. The first thing is accents. And basically what that means is we're going to have a little more extra emphasis on these down strums. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So hopefully you can hear how that's kind of more punchy. So adding accents in this song is super important because it does give it more of that rhythmic drive that the original song has. And then the other thing that makes this a little more challenging is I also think it would be a great idea to add a palm mute to this pattern as well. So palm muting is something that Taylor does a lot. All you want to do is take the side of your hand that has your pick in it and you want to gently lay that on your strings close to where this bridge is. And if you ever so slightly just kind of lightly touch that as you strum down, it kind of dampens the sound of the strings a little bit, and that's gonna help the vocals stand out as well as give it more of a punchy rhythm. So it's gonna have those accents stand out even more if you add the palm mute. So with the accents and the palm mute, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, all right? So basically what I would recommend with this strumming pattern, it's going to be just like our first one. You're going to play it 2 times per chord throughout the entire song. And again, the chords are still in the same order. So let's go ahead and go through that together. We're starting on our C. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and twice. To A minor. 3, 4, twice. To D minor, down, 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 twice. To G, 2 and 3 and 4 and twice. All right, if it's sounding a little like kind of scratchy to you, that's totally normal. That's a result of our palm muting. So what we want to do now is we want to speed this entire strumming pattern up a little bit, and it'll kind of make it sound a little bit more upbeat and rhythmic. So at full tempo, it'll be a little faster. It'll sound more like this. We've got C, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A minor, twice, D minor, to G. You got it. Once bitten and twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. All right? So you can use this pattern for the entire song as well. That was just an example of the verse, but you could do it for the chorus as well. If you do use this pattern for the entire song, I would recommend taking out the palm mute for the choruses. Like I said, you could choose either of these strumming patterns to play through the entire song, or if you want to and you're up for it, I would recommend actually kind of using both. So what I like to do in my cover is on the choruses, as well as the intro and outro, I'll use that first pattern, the down, down, up, down, up. But then for the verses, I like to switch to the second pattern and kind of let the vocals stand out a little bit more. So if you are up for it, I would definitely recommend using both. I think it kind of adds a little bit more interest to the guitar part and makes it more fun to play as well as to listen to. But yeah, those are my options for strumming for this song. All right guys, so again, go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to get these strumming rhythms under your belt. Like I said, you could pick either one or try to play a combination of both. Either way, I think they sound really great with this song. So once you get the strumming rhythm under your belt and you've got those chords memorized and all of the transitions are down, then we can go ahead and put everything we've learned in this tutorial together to play through the song. 1, 2, ready, go. Want to have fun playing through the rest of the song with me? Yeah! Then make sure to check out my Patreon page where you can unlock access to this as well as all my other Swiftie sing-along guitar tutorials. I've covered so many of her songs from all the different albums and eras, so if you are a Swiftie who loves to play her songs on the guitar, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I will make sure to leave that link in the description box down below. If you enjoyed learning this song with me, then you should definitely check out this video. Not only does it have a super similar vibe and feel, but it's just as fun and easy to play, so I'll see you over there.